What's up, guys? Welcome to Sim Park Observer. This is Jason, and today we're going to do a brief tutorial to show you how to place triggered ride events for your tracked rides. Doing this one really quick just because it took me a while to figure it out, and now that I have figured it out, I'm hoping this tutorial will help others who are searching. So what I'm going to do is go down here to my Scenery tab and go into my Props and select Animatronics. Now I want you to keep in mind that not all of these animatronics are triggered ride events, but a lot of them are, like this cannon right here. I'm going to go ahead and select that, and I'm going to put it in the position that I want on my ride, just say like right about there, and I'm going to close that out. Now the way you're actually going to know if it's a triggered ride event is if you select the object, the window pops up and you'll see all the statistics, including this little line here that says activate on trigger. You don't need to check that right away, but just know that if you see that line, once you click on the object and this opens and it's there, you'll know it's a triggered ride event. I'm going to go ahead and close that out, and then I'm going to click on my ride track to open up its window properties and go over here to the far right, and you're going to see a new tab has been added called Triggers. Now when I click that, you're going to see that right now this ride doesn't have any trigger points and no scenery events. To change that, all we do is we click Edit Triggers and Add Trigger down here below. Now it kind of went to the first part of my track right here, and it placed this little 1. This is my first triggered ride event. In order to move that, you just click it and drag it anywhere you want to on the track itself. And you're going to want to place it in a spot that you want the car to trigger that particular event. So of course I don't want it to do it like ahead of it, because otherwise if the car hits here and then the cannon shoots, they won't be able to see it. You want to do it right before the event, so I'm going to put it right about there. Now you can see that that cannon is just continuously firing because that's what it's normally supposed to do when it's just regularly there by itself. In order to actually tie this triggered event to that cannon, we're going to go over here to this drop down here where it says Show Attached Objects. Right now it doesn't have any object attached to it, but if I click that, you're going to see it actually highlights the cannon in sort of that purple glow. It's because that actually recognizes it as a triggered ride event. All I have to do is select that, and you'll see that now the cannon is tied to Trigger Ride Event 1. I'm going to go ahead and hit Done, and I'll even close that out so you guys can actually see how this works. Here comes the car, hits that triggered ride event about there, and the cannon goes off. Now again, this works for any animated object. I think even also the VFX work for this as well, and there's even a couple of lights and speakers that work in the same way. So feel free to let your imagination run wild. Place those ride events wherever you want to, and those triggers anywhere you want to. Use your imagination. I can't wait to see what people come up with. And I hope you've liked this tutorial. If you have, give it a like, and if you haven't already done so, guys, subscribe to my channel. Look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, keep it loopy.